I'm Trisha and welcome back. In today's video, I am going to be bringing you my Audiobookathon TBR. So Audiobookathon is going to be happening from the 15th through the 28th of April this year. I was looking for readathons that were happening in April, something that wouldn't be too complicated for me to try to participate in, and someone recommended that I check out the Audiobookathon that was happening. I found the announcement video from the Bookish Porcupine, and I will link their video in the description box down below for you to check out, so you can check out all of the challenges. I have a few books picked out and there are 7 challenges, so we're gonna get right on into my TBR. So the first challenge is to just listen to an audiobook for 30 minutes or more a day. That is going to be accomplished by pretty much all of the audiobooks that I have on my TBR here. So the first audiobook that is on my list is Illuminate by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I'm not going to talk too much about what it's about, but it does fulfill 2 challenges for me on this particular readathon. There is a challenge for listen to an audiobook with a full cast and listen to an audiobook with mixed media. So Illuminate does meet both of that criteria because there is a full cast on this, and this is a story that is told through files and interviews and recordings, and pretty much everybody that I know that has listened to the audiobook has absolutely loved it. So I have an Audible credit coming up, so I figured I would use it on that one. The next book on my TBR is The Half Has Never Been Told by Edward E. Baptist, and it's narrated by Ron Butler. This is a nonfiction book, and it is going to fulfill also 2 challenges for this readathon. The first challenge being read a book outside of your comfort zone. So this is a nonfiction. It focuses on the history of slavery throughout the United States and different things about the history of slavery and racism that haven't been really told or taught in schools. And then the second thing that this qualifies for is a book that you put down. So I've had this audiobook for a while now, and I did start listening to it previously, but I put it down at a time where I was hitting a reading slump. That was during my booktube slump last year as well. So I put it down for the time being, and now is a perfect time for me to pick it up to finish it. The next book on my TBR is You're Never Weird on the Internet Almost by Felicia Day. And this is to fulfill the challenge for read one of your favorite books. I absolutely adore this audiobook. This is probably one of my favorite audiobooks of all time. I really love Felicia Day as a person, and I love that she narrates her own memoir. This is about her and her struggles with anxiety and breaking into acting and not feeling like she's good enough or can accomplish what she was setting out to do to start the web series The Guild, and a little bit about her time on Supernatural. And she is just an absolute delight, and so this has been one of my favorite memoirs, one of my favorite audiobooks of all time, so I can't wait to get around to listening to this again because it has been a while since I've read this one. And then the last book on my TBR is God's Grave by Jay Kristoff. This is to fulfill the challenge of read a book that is 15 hours or longer. This is absolutely perfect for this challenge. This audiobook is just under 20 hours long. I do listen to my audiobooks at a faster speed, so it shouldn't take me that long to get through it. So those are all of the books that I plan on reading during the Audiobookathon. Let me know in the comments down below, have you read any of the books that I plan on reading? What were your thoughts on them? Or what are you planning on reading for Audiobookathon if you are planning to participate? And now is a perfect time, if you've not already done so, click that little subscribe button down below if you'd like to see more content from me, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!